is the blower and the motor, so I'm going to get that motor out of there. That's pretty nasty, but that's what it takes. So get to it. Lots of screws still to undo. That's aluminum housing there, so I'll take that off. But yeah, just getting inside of this thing, there's at least 100 screws throughout this, if not more. It's kind of crazy, but oh well. Alright, so as you just saw, or you didn't see it, but I showed it in text, I took a sledgehammer to this. I ended up taking some value out of it because I took the internals out. If you just sell it as a unit like this, you really don't get the copper value out of it. I think I'm only going to get 13 cents a pound, so by taking those 3 pounds out of the middle, it's only going to equate to about 40 cents. And taking this thing apart was fun until I got to this point. I had done one of these before. I forgot how aggravating it was. I could have used a puller and taken the shaft out. I didn't feel like getting out any more tools, so I needed a workout, and I hit it with the sledgehammer quite a few times to get it to this point. It's done. It's out. I'll turn that in with the rest of my motors, and the rest of this is just scrap. All right, it is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and I decided to do a quick run and not film any of it because I didn't think I'd find anything, but I found all of this. So part of me was thinking after the Thanksgiving time frame and that weekend that there's not going to be much out there, nobody's working, but the HVAC people are working, and they left that in between the dumpsters again. I've got an AC unit, which a lot of people are going to be annoyed about. I'm only going to break it down so far, and a complete almost HVAC unit like the one I just tore down. So I'm only going to take out a little bit of copper and wire of that, and the rest is going to be shred. But I have to take it all off the truck. I can't go anywhere else with it like this, and I've got one more location to go. So I was hoping for some illegal dumping, but I didn't find anything in the few dumpsters before I hit this one. So this was all inside one of the dumpsters, and the AC unit, which I did have tall truck problems with, that will not just load up on the tailgate. So I actually had to lift that completely. I'm gonna feel it in my back later, I am sure, but it's hard to lift with just your legs when you've got a bulky item like that. That was my limit, I think, and I'm not sure what that weighs, but it was heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna unload all this and then head back out to the other location a bit further away. This location is only about 2 miles away on secondary roads, maybe 3, and that's why I always hit that first. But so this is a good problem to have. I'm gonna unload and then head back out. Alright, so in the other location, dumpster 1, it looks like I got some electronics boxes to go through. I see a panel over there and just some miscellaneous stuff. And then also some more boxes there, and I see some wire there, so let me take a look. Those are packing boxes. There's a lot of little wire in here, but I'm stuff. That is pretty much it for this one. Trash, trash, trash. Lots of little tidbits of stuff. So, not messing with that for now. And that is everything. Alright, so in this one, a bit more full. Had to make myself a little corner. And now, just kind of going through everything. See if there's any wire or little stuff. A little bit of wire there. This panel that I'll take. Sign this thing. Found a box that hasn't been went through cat wire. All right, it's not too bad right there. Little plate in here, and another box of wire. That one's full. Look at that. We hit this one pretty good, not too bad. Got some good wire and a box full of stuff. Well, sort of a box, but take the whole thing anyway, and I'm out of here. All right, let's see what we've got in here. Looks like pretty much the same as the other day. So yeah, I'm not gonna even hop in. Oh, no, I'm wrong. See the motor right there? That's worth going in for. I'll grab that. That's already a motor that's taken apart, so grab that, check a couple more boxes, and I'm pretty sure that'll be all. So let's take a look at these. And I see light fixtures. So those I'll take out. Yeah, look at that. I won't resell those. Those are just going to get scrapped, but not too bad. I will take those. See what is over here. Same old, yep. Nothing dumped on top. And nothing good dumped on top again. Just this little bit of wire sticking out right there. I'll grab that. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. All right, Alright, so we'll hit that. Actually, before I get that, I'm going to hit the electronics dumpster a little bit further down. Let's see what we got in here. Nothing. Probably. That's what it looks like anyway. Still got the ribs. But, doesn't look like anything else worth taking. Nope. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that box was empty and a little bit of scrap and wire, so I'll take that. But other than that, nothing. And one last one. Oh, I can see there's actually nothing in there, so I'm not going to even bother opening up the door. Alright, let's grab those lights and get out of here. Alright, so this one here, I've been finding a little bit of wire in lately. Let's see if there's any goodies. There's some wire right there. And doesn't look like there's going to be much. I might root around in here just to see. But yeah, probably not. Next, open top, and a little bit of wire there. I don't mess with drop ceiling stuff, it's just not heavy enough and it's a pain. But yeah, that's pretty much all I see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll grab that one piece of wire, head around back and see if they got anything back there. Alright, so on the run that I actually did film, this is what I ended up with. Wasn't a whole lot. Like I said, that was already in there. That's what I took apart the other day. But I did find these light fixtures. I doubt these are brass. I've scraped those. Those look to be aluminum. But I'll scrape the other stuff and find out. And I'm going to break it down and throw it out on Monday anyway. So this thing here, it is super heavy. I found that in the same dumpster that I found this motor in. And I found these before. I was going to cut one open. They're actually full of oil. And I found out they don't usually empty the oil out of them when they dump those in, and that huge stain right there that I've put cat litter on, that is a result of that. I found out the hard way. So this one, no oil came out of it when I was handling it, so hopefully they dumped the oil out of that one. Either way, I'm thinking about cutting one of these open, so I'm not sure. I might just turn it in as it is. I think the one yard that I go to does take those, but that is at least 40 pounds. When I lift it out of the garbage can or the dumpster, it feels like I'm lifting a bag of concrete, and I've moved plenty of bags of concrete, so that thing is super heavy. So it'd be kind of interesting to find out what's in there. I could always look it up online too, but it's always good to have a little surprise doing it yourself, even if it's for nothing. So then I found just a bunch of wire all over the place. This box here has a decent amount still in it. I pulled out all of that wire out of the other box, and then I've got some breakage stuff in here. Did find a Honeywell wireless transmitter. I might hook it up if it's worth anything. I'll look online, but it's probably only worth a few dollars, so I'll probably just get trashed. And these boxes are all empty, but I take them anyway because they're great little shipping boxes. Sometimes there's a camera in them, other times there isn't, and in this case there's no camera in that. So see how it goes. And also on these power supplies, when I was selling the doorbell cameras and other cameras for security, a lot of people, or say a couple of people hit me up for just the power supply. So I might start picking these up, and I mean, if I can sell those for a few bucks on eBay, it is nothing to then just throw it in one of these boxes, throw some tape around it, put a label on it, and ship it out. Shipping is not a problem for me. I've already got that method all hammered out, so I can do that pretty efficiently. So yeah, that's it. So now I've got a bigger pile over here that I need to move. I took the AC unit and put it all the way back by my shed, as well as the HVAC unit. I've got to tear all that apart, and I'd rather do it back there, so when I lose screws and everything, I don't lose them here and then end up running over them with my truck. And then I've got I'm glad my girlfriend's on a dead end, because unless you know this stuff is here, you don't see it from the road. You can't even barely see it from right over there. And that's why I kind of throw it here, because I don't want to be that neighbor that's got a bunch of trash around. This has sat here for a couple of days. I try not to have it sit for more than a day or two, and then it's like another week before I start another pile if I have to. But that's definitely got to go on Monday. I don't like that kind of eyesore in the yard. I try to cover it up for that reason, and to keep people from knowing that there's scrap there to come and get, especially since I'm on a dead-end road. But anyway, I've got some cleaning up to do. We just hung up some Christmas lights, so I got to finish doing that, and then tomorrow I got to do the ones on the roof. So that's it for now. Talk to you later.